put it, I just separate it into two layers. These are hey Des. So these are lemon. This is a lemon cake. I just separate it into two cake pans. These are 9-inch cake pans. I'm gonna let it cool down before I frost it. The frosting that I'm gonna use is this frosting right here. This is really good. You could tell I already had, ate it with a spoon basically. And I hope this is enough. But I got another one in there. This one right here, I'm gonna use this to frost it. The lemon supreme, creamy lemon supreme, and it is so good. For these, I use the lemon. I use the Duncan Hines lemon supreme cake mix in the box, and instead of using a cup of water, I did a cup of milk, and then instead of using a half a cup of oil, a half a cup of vegetable oil, I used a half a cup of melted butter, and this salted butter I use. Usually I'll use unsalted butter, but I don't have any more right now, so I used a half a stick of melted salted butter. I used Land O'Lakes butter. And this is one cake. This is one box of cake mix from the Duncan Hines Lemon Supreme, and that's what I use. Duncan Hines Lemon Supreme, and I used for the extra flavoring, I used lemon extract, and I used lemon extract, and I used vanilla extract by McCormick. I used the whole bottle of the lemon extract and the rest of the bottle of the vanilla extract, which I need to get some more of anyways. So this is one cake mix. I'm gonna frost it when it cools down. So, how are you guys doing? I need to get my watch hours up. I just uploaded a short. I need to get my watch hours up. This is the cake stand I'm putting it on. This glass cake span that I got off of Amazon for $38 by Anchor. If you guys want to purchase it. Again, I'm not sponsored in any way. So this is the cake stand that I purchased from Amazon for $86. I mean $86. I'm sorry, for $38, not $86. If it was $86, I wouldn't have purchased it. This was $38 right here, and it is very cute. So, if you want this, if you want this particular cake stand, I got it from Amazon. I'm not sponsored by any way necessary from Amazon, even though I do shop often on Amazon, but I'm not a sponsor. But this particular cake stand is by Anchor. And it was $38, 38, not 86, sorry. Not 86. So if you guys want this particular cake stand, it's off of Amazon and it's by Anchor. It is $38. So let's put this cake together. I know I probably have to let it cool off all the way. So let's see. So this is going to be the first layer. See that? And this is going to be I'm not going to frost it right now. I'm not going to frost it right now. And this is the pan that I'm using, that I use. I just got this pan off of Amazon as well. That stuff that you see in here is flour. For the cake pans and for not to stick, I used butter and flour, and this is how it came out. And this is the other pan that I was using before. This is again, and here I use I used flour and I used melted butter and flour. And this is with the white stuff. It just left a little bit of flour in the bottom, but it's okay. So, what are you guys cooking tonight? Oh, I'm not rich. It was only $38. If it was more than that, I wouldn't have got it, trust me. Yep, if it was more than that, then if it was more than that, then I wouldn't have got it. If you guys are coming in, please like, share, subscribe if you're new. I do baking content. Yep. I gotta get some more Coke too. It's pretty good. You say you don't drink Coke, so more for me. I wasn't trying to show the Coke, but it was in the back. It was already sitting there. So if you guys like baking content, cooking content, I do more baking. I do more cooking content, budget friendly stuff, like everyday stuff. Um, Basic everyday stuff. I just haven't been putting a lot of shorts up in a minute. I just uploaded a short um, today. Um, I uploaded a short. I uploaded a short today, and I think I did one yesterday. I don't know. I forgot if I did, but I know I did one today. Um, so if you guys like cooking content, baking content, I do mostly cakes, um, and cheesecakes. Um, most for the most part, just cakes. I don't know what cake I'm going to make next week. This week I just made a lemon cake. But like I said, I just for the lemon cake I did instead of a cup of water, I did a cup of milk, and then instead of half a cup of vegetable oil, I did a half a cup of melted butter, and then I used the whole bottle of lemon pure lemon extract, and I did the rest of the of the pure vanilla extract that I had, and hopefully it comes out better, because I think the last time when I made that pineapple upside down cake last week, it was still doughy. It wasn't done in the center, so I just threw it out, and I didn't want to put it back in the oven because it was going to get burnt. Hey, Vero, is that your name? If you're new, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm letting the cake cool down right now before I frost it. Um, Again, I am not sponsored by Amazon. I'm going to be using I'm going to be using this to frost it. This is called an offset spatula. It was $4.99 off of Amazon, and this is what I'm going to use because I don't never had a one of these before. So I looked on Amazon and they had them for like $4.99 for one, and then they had a 3-pack for $8. And I wasn't going to get the 8-pack. I wasn't going to get the 3-pack when I only needed one. And this one right here was from Amazon. This one right here was from Amazon for $4.99. It's just a basic offset spatula, and this is what I'll be using. Again, not sponsored. Um, and this is what I'm going to be using to frost the cake. For the frosting, again, if you're just coming in, I'm going to be using this Duncan Hines Creamy Lemon Supreme. I already, got into it with a spoon to taste it to see if it was very lemony or not, and it is very lemony. So hopefully this will be enough, because I haven't. If not, then I have another one in the closet. I always gotta keep lemon cakes around with the frosting. So again, I'm gonna frost it with the Duncan Hines Lemon Supreme. This frosting, it is so good. I just went in there and tasted it with a spoon and see if it was good, and it is very creamy too, like I say. So again, this is creamy lemon supreme. The cake mix I used was the Duncan Hines lemon supreme cake mix, and instead of using Instead of using water, a cup of water, I used a cup of whole milk. And instead of using a half a cup of oil, vegetable oil, I used a half a cup of melted butter. Again, those are the substitutions that I had used for the cake. I used a cup of milk, and I used a half a cup of melted butter. I used salted butter this time because I no longer have unsalted butter. And usually when I bake cakes, I usually use unsalted butter, but as for right now goes, I do not have unsalted butter. I used all of my unsalted butter already. But right now I just have salted butter. I use Land O'Lakes. I either use Land O'Lakes unsalted butter, or I'll use Challenge, the one with the deer on it, or moose, and it's blue. I usually use that. For unsalted butter, I'll either use Land O'Lakes unsalted butter, Challenge unsalted butter, or I only got the Kerrygold unsalted butter this time because they didn't have the Land O'Lakes unsalted butter on Amazon for the Amazon Fresh Grocery. So that's the only reason why I bought the Kerrygold unsalted, and that's pretty good. The Kerrygold. But usually for butter, unsalted butter, let me know, guys, what unsalted butter do you guys use? Do you guys use Challenge? I think Challenge butter is cheaper than Land O'Lakes. So what unsalted butter do you guys use? Do you guys use Land O'Lakes, or do you guys use the store brand? Or sometimes I'll just use the store brand of the unsalted butter. If I'm being real cheap, I'll just use the unsalted store brand. But for the butter goes, I usually only use Land O'Lakes or Challenge for the unsalted butter. But if I want to be really cheap, I will just get the Walmart store brand, and it'll be just as fine, you know. So, but I should have grabbed 2 Challenge unsalted butters. Well, the last time I was at Walmart. So, yeah. Des, are you going to go live for your cooking today? If not, if you are, I can if you're gonna go live today, I could again, I could send everybody to you. Because all I'm going to do is frost this cake on live, since I haven't been live in a while. I need to get my watch hours up. I'm only at 54. I'm only at the YouTube Studio said I'm only at 54 watch hours, and it says I have to get to 3,000 to be fully monetized. Lord have mercy. That's a long way off. I'm only at 54 watch hours right now, and the bar says I have to do. The live says, I mean, the YouTube Studios say I have to get to 3,000, and it's not even filled up yet. It's only saying that it's at 54. So I'm only gonna be doing. I'm only going to frost this cake with you guys, and then I'm gonna hop off because I gotta get these watch towers up. Hopefully with this live, it will be right at 60, and then it'll be like at not near the halfway point. So I don't know. So hopefully it'll be 60. So right now I'm going to hopefully it won't. I don't know, but let's just see. Can you guys see? Can you guys see that? Ooh, if it's good, it's cool now. So let's get this started. Oh yeah, I should do that. Can you guys see? You can see that? Hopefully this is enough, because I really don't want to use, I really don't want to open Do y'all like a lot of a lot of icing on y'all's frosting, on y'all cake, or a little bit? I like a lot. So I might put a little, you think I should do more? This is just the first layer, guys, of the cake. You think I should do some more frosting? What you think? You think I should do another layer of frosting? Or you think that's good? Let me know, guys. You think I should do another one? And this is the top layer. Because I'm going to put more than what is needed, because I like cakes. And I am greedy. So once I frost this cake with you guys, I am going to half off. So let me know. Can you guys see that? Okay. Or do you need to see it a different way? Can you guys see that? I'm gonna show you in a minute. It's like not. Because okay. is the best that I can do on it right now. It's kind of, this is a 2-layer lemon cake, frosted. What you think? I think something is missing, but I think something is missing. Like maybe some decoration on there, like a piping. What y'all think? It needs. But that's my first time using that spatula, and to me, it looks like it came out good. Hi Barrel, or Barrel. I think you need some topping on it. I really think so. But that's the cake. That is a 2-layer cake. Again, that's a two-layer cake. I use the Duncan Hines Lemon Supreme. I used the Duncan Hines Lemon Supreme, and it came out like that. But I think that it needs like decoration on it. But I'm not gonna put no decoration on it. And again, this is the This is the cake that I made using the Duncan Hines. Using the Duncan Hines Lemon Supreme, and then I used the Duncan Hines. I used the Duncan Hines creamy lemon frosting supreme. And then for the cake, I just followed the directions on the back of the box. I used instead of a cup of milk, instead of a cup of water, I used a cup of milk. And instead of using a half a cup of vegetable oil, I used a half a cup of melted butter. And then I used vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract, and pure lemon extract. And I used both McCormick brand both for the lemon and both for the lemon extract and for the vanilla extract. I used the McCormick brand. So, what are you guys doing today? But I think it needs some frosting, like a whip, like a decoration on it, like a embroidery of the with the piping. I think it needs some piping on it. And I don't know how I do that though. I have piping bags, but I don't like. Do I need like the whipped cream? Cause it needs some like, I don't know. It needs something. It needs like a topping on it, like a butter topping, like a. It needs like a, not a butter topping. It needs like a It needs something on it. So I don't know. It needs like a decoration on it or something like that with a piping bag. It needs like a tip on there or something. I don't know. It just needs something. It's just too plain with it just, you know, with it just sitting there like that. So I think I'm gonna do like a piping thing on top. Wonder if I should put the rest of that icing that I have left for the lemon and put it in the piping bag and just go around it on the top. and do like a zig. I do like a circle because it's so plain. Like it needs something, you know. So I don't know what I'm gonna cook today. I kind of want something, but I don't know what I want. I kind of want some chicken stuff. I don't know. I kind of want some chicken Alfredo or something with Alfredo. Like maybe a shrimp Alfredo, but I don't have shrimp right now. Or I got steak. I could do steak, but the steak is not thawed out. So, but I must have hop off and stuff like that.